Why hello everyone, welcome back to Skyrim. Where we left off, we bossed so many levels from her. That was fantastic. I don't even think, I think I still have to level up. Oh no, I'm good. So today we're going to check what does the Jarl want in this place. And what kind of help we could give them as well. Palace of the Kings. So does that mean there's more than one king, or does that mean there are a couple? And you know,
won't give us a straight answer.
I'm just saying.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on Whiterun.
Who's talking?
And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
Are you talking?
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Bolgraf a stronger message?
If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
Taking his city and leaving him in
can I
disgrace
go
would
inside
make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
So we're ready to start this war in earnest then?
Soon.
I still say you should take them all out like you did then.
We'll show those faithless dogs who this land belongs
Torrig
to.
was merely a message to the other Jarls. Whoever we replace them with will need the support of our armies.
We're ready when you are.
Things hinge on Whiterun. If we can take the city without bloodshed, all the better. But if not,
The people are behind you.
many, I fear, still need convincing.
And let them die with their false kings.
We've been soldiers a long time. We know the price of freedom. But people are still weighing things in their hearts.
What's left of Skyrim to wager?
They have families to think of.
How many of their sons and daughters follow your banner? We are their families.
Well put, friend. Tell me, Galmar, why do you fight for me?
I'd follow you into the depths of oblivion. You know that.
Yes, but why do you fight? If not for me, what then?
I'll die before elves dictate the fates of men. Are we not one in this?
I fight for the men I've held in my arms, dying on foreign soil. I fight for their wives and children whose names I heard whispered.
I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same.
Did come home, only to find our country full of strangers wearing familiar faces. I fight for my
If you
people.
have any news of the Western Holds,
Will you get the
Debts
fuck
of
away
an
from me?
empire too weak to rule them, yet brands them criminals for wanting to rule themselves.
Try and heal their
I
story.
fight so that all the fighting I've already done hasn't been for nothing. I fight because I must.
Your words give voice to what we all feel, Ulfric. And that's why you will be High King. But the day words are enough will be the day when soldiers like us are no longer needed.
I would gladly retire from the world, were such a day to dawn.
Aye, but in the meantime, we have a war to plan.
sir, there continues to be unrest in the Grey Quarter.
Blasted Dark Elves. I don't suppose you could tell them that I presently have larger concerns, such as all of Skyrim.
They don't seem to be very sympathetic to our cause, sir.
Let me know if you hear anything more substantial.
Of course, my lord.
My dude, I heard your story. What do you need from me?
We should take Yarmar. Only the foolish or the courageous approach a Jarl without summons. Do I know you?
I believe we already met.
Is that so? Yes. You were with us at Helgen. Destined for the chopping block, if I'm not mistaken.
I help him escape. He say he'll vouch for me.
Raylof's alive. I hope that's true. He's a damn good man, but he hasn't returned yet. So I'll need to wait for his account. For now, speak with Galmar. I'm always looking for able fighters. Not everyone can say they made it out of Helgen. Seems we're all branded villains these days. So long as your criminal past stays in the past. and you fight for me with honor and integrity. We'll welcome you into our ranks.
Aye, my dude.
Speak with Galmar. He'll size you up and see where we can.
Oh
best
my
use
lord,
your
there's a
talents.
lot. I remember an episode I did, I think it was Greedfall, that we was just talking, I believe. It looks like this one's gonna be it too. What it means to be a dragonborn, my dude.
It means you have the dragon blood. You have an inborn ability to use your voice the way dragons do. The old tales tell of dragonborn heroes who slew dragons and took their power. It seems those tales are true, with the dragons returning, and now a dragonborn appearing. Maybe the Greybeards know what it all means.
What do you know about the shouts?
I know more than most. I trained with the Greybeards at High Hrothgar when I was a boy. The Way of the Voice is an ancient, spiritual form of magic in which you project your vital essence into a thum, or shout. Most people would need to train for years before they could even attempt a single shout. The Dragonborn is different. You have an inborn ability to shout, the same way dragons are said to.
Who are the Greyborns? Greybeards?
They live in seclusion near the top of the throat of the world, the great mountain of Skyrim. They're masters of the Way of the Voice, of shouting. It's a great honor for them to summon you. They speak to very few. In fact, they hardly speak at all.
How do you know so much about them?
I studied with them when I was young. They taught me how to shout.
You trained with the Greybeards.
Yes, they chose me when I was just a lad. It was a great honor, of course. I was to become a Greybeard myself. I spent almost 10 years at High Hrothgar, learning the Way of the Voice.
I think there's a machine outside
Great
cleaning the
War
streets.
came.
Those bastards have to
I
do it right
couldn't
now.
stand missing it. I often think about High Hrothgar. It's very disconnected from the troubles down here. But that's why I couldn't stay, and why I couldn't go back. I suppose
see.
the Greybeards care about Skyrim's troubles, in their way. But I needed to do something about it. I'm sure Arngir would call it one of my failings.
Argio, is he one of the Greybeards?
Yes, the oldest and most powerful, although he may not seem so. I doubt he's forgiven me for leaving. And for, well, for what he'd consider blasphemy. Using shouts for anything but worship of Kinnereth.
So you know how to shout then?
Yes, although I rarely use my training. The Greybeards believe the voice should be used only for worship of Kinnereth. I have fallen from their strict teaching. But I still don't feel it should be used lightly. Not all of Arngir's lecturing was wasted, it seems.
Why would they teach me to shout if they don't want me to use it?
You're Dragonborn. The rules don't apply to you. You can shout the way dragons do, without training, through inborn instinct. They always hope to teach a Dragonborn to respect the Way of the Voice as they do. They never fully succeed. You'll have to make your own decision. It's a beautiful philosophy, but
I hope y'all
outside
can't hear
the
this
seclusion of
truck
High
outside.
Hrothgar, I was never able to hold to it.
Who are the Greybeards? Greybeards?
They live in seclusion near the top of the throat of the world, the great mountain of Skyrim. They're masters of the Way of the Voice, of shouting. It's a great honor for them to summon you. They speak to very few. In fact, they hardly speak at all.
Okay, my dude. How goes the war?
Damn Tullius. He's pocketed men in the rift. It's dangerous having Imperials skulking about on the southern border of East March. The Empire's ravenous hunger for Skyrim silver makes them fierce. But rest assured, we'll win the Reach and wrest it from their greedy paws.
I hear it. They say you shouted the king to death.
Not entirely true, though not entirely false either. Any Nord can learn the Way of the Voice by studying with the Greybeards, given enough ambition and dedication. My shouting Torg to the ground proved he had neither. However, it was my sword piercing his heart that killed him.
Why are you fighting this war?
We're fighting because we're done bleeding for an empire that won't bleed for us. Untold numbers of Nords died defending the empire against the Dominion. And for what? Skyrim being sold to the Thalmor so the emperor could keep his throne. We're fighting because our own Jarls, once strong, wise men, have become fearful and blind to the people's suffering. We're fighting because Skyrim needs heroes, and there's no one else but us.
Why did you kill the High King then?
I killed Torrent to prove our wretched condition. How is the High King supposed to be the defender of Skyrim if he can't even defend himself?
Some call you a murderer, and what if he's wisdom? Doesn't she claim the throne? Widow.
Indeed, Elisif has become Jarl of Solitude. Historically and conveniently home of the High King, backed by imperial interests. But the Moot has not yet met to name her High Queen. And they won't. Not as long as I have any say in it.
Do you desire to be the High King?
There hasn't been a true High King in Skyrim for generations. For too long, he's been handpicked by the Emperor and given emphatic nods by milk-drinking Jarls addicted to imperial coin. It's time we had a real High King, one of our own making.
So you just want to be High King yourself. But you don't seem like a prick, so how did you become the Jarl?
My father, the Great Bear of Eastmarch, died during my imprisonment after the Markarth incident. I, his only son, forced to deliver his eulogy via letter I had smuggled out of prison. Such is the love of Titus meat for his subjects. When finally set free, I returned to Windhelm and was greeted by a city in mourning, at one with my own grief and anger, clamoring in angry voices, calling out for justice, for war. They sat me on the throne of Ysgolmor, the throne of my father. I only hope I can prove worthy of that honor. We should take Yarmarch. It'll be an important pressure point on the Imperials. We'd be within spitting distance of the capital. Soon enough, we will march on Solitude. And on that day, the heroes of Sovngarde will march with us, and the Empire will fall to its knees in fear. Dolius has camps in the Pale, entertaining thoughts of battle. The Empire still underestimates the force of our cause. It will be their undoing.
Damn, we got all of that.
Keep your brother, and he'll keep you.
Hey, my dude.
If you have any news of the Western Hordes, take it to Ulfric immediately.
What do you do for the Jarl?
For Ulfric? Well, nothing official. Known him for years. He seems to value my thoughts, and I'm grateful for that. I don't really have a mind for war, and I think he likes having an untrained opinion from time to time.
What can you tell me about Windhelm?
Grew up here, cold as at Mora, but that just grows the beard sticker. Lot of history in these walls. We're trying to make some more. It's a lucky time to be alive.
Do you have any lead?
The Jarl has put out a bounty on some bandits. Here, take a look at this decree for details.
Okay, so nobody needs
Safely.
help in here.
It's dangerous out there.
Talos created the Empire.
Alright. Wow. That's a lot of talking, to be honest with you. We still should a little bit more around Windhelm. I haven't really checked too much, but we should make it daytime because I feel like it's about to turn nighttime too. So let's quickly do that before it turns nighttime, as you can tell. Because all the shops and all the houses are going to be locked in the night, so might as well wait. Oh.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. It's from Falk Firebeard at the Blue Palace. Ooh, you've got friends in high places. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
My dear, you know how hard it's going to be for me to look for that one leather? They better say the fuck beard, whatever the fucking name was. Okay, let's see. Oh, what? Thank you. Oh, okay, that's a mod. Let's see if we could find this place. Ah, here it is. Over the last few days, Over the last few days, we had some disturbing information come to light regarding the events at Wolfskull Cave and the summoning and binding ritual you interrupted there. Given your involvement with that event, I'm asking you to return to Solitude to help us once more. I'm wary of putting all the details in print. Please come see me at the Blue Palace. Sincerely, Firebeard. Well, it looks like we're gonna have to go over there anyway. For now, I want to see what else is here. Wow, this is not a house. Surprise. Let's make it more daytime. There we go. Oh, why, hello.
Huh? I own Hollyfrost Farm outside the city. It's honest work. I was one of the best soldiers in the Stormcloak army until I took a sword to the chest. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. See ya.
Okay, so these houses we can't enter. Hello.
My job's simple enough. The dead don't really complain much.
That's true.
Lord.
Nope. Sorry.
The bet. Too many Dark Elves in Windhelm complain about the way we.
You need anything, come see me.
Ah.
As resourceful as I am discreet.
This must be the other side that they was talking about. They actually live in a nice place. Oh, this is something we could go in. Let's see what's going on here.
I thought the Grey Quarter would be a haven for my kind.
I think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Wrong.
Hello.
Apparently some Nord women were murdered. Not sure why I should care.
There have been murders in Windhelm.
None of that matters to me. Until someone takes a Dunmer, I'll let Windhelm deal with its own problems.
Aye. How are the Dark Elves treated in Windhelm?
Well, you see where we have to live. This forgotten alley. All the filth from the upper quarters flows downhill, like they say. Good luck getting one of the guards to help with anything. I tried to get Ulfric to even come down here to see the squalor, but the High Lord of his mightiness couldn't find the time.
Why are there so many Dark Elves here?
Where else would we be? When the Red Mountain burned, you could scarcely breathe in Morrowind, so we came west. Windhelm was the first city on that road, and here we are. If we had known the Nords would be so unwelcoming, we may have kept walking.
What can I learn about magic?
The College of Winterhold is the only place in Skyrim open-minded enough to teach magic. Although Ulfric's court wizard has been known to take on apprentices once in a while.
Alright.
If you need another drink, I'll be right here.
Hello.
The Grey Quarter is not much to look at now, but it wasn't always
What's the
so
Grey
bad.
Quarter?
Windhelm is divided into 4 quarters. The Grey Quarter is the one that's home to all the city's Dark Elves. If it looks to you like an impoverished slum, that's because it is. Ulfric prefers that we live in squalor. He has nothing but disdain for anyone who isn't a Nord. He tolerates us, but that's the extent of his hospitality.
Ever think of moving to Morrowind?
Not a day goes by that I don't think about returning to the ancestral home of my people. Still, even with the rough treatment we've had at the hands of Ulfric and his lot, I've got ties here. It's probably more trouble to pack up and leave than it is to stay. Besides, Amberus can't run the corner club on his own.
I see.
It's a pleasure.
My doggo, you need to move out of the
Grey
way.
Quarter would be a haven for my kind. I was wrong.
Okay, so there's nothing up here, so we could go downwards. We have to be careful with our speed though, because we go super fast. There's another market.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away.
Hello.
All my goods are legitimate, which is more than I can say for some.
Nothing in here is stolen, nothing now.
Of course nothing in here is stolen. Only a careless, shameful, idiotic fetcher would do something as stupid as to buy pilfered goods. Oh, by Azura, I've made a terrible mistake. I bought a gold ring, and Viola Giordano has been missing a ring that looks just like it.
I could return the ring for you.
It's not that easy. She'd go to the Jarl if she knew I was even remotely involved. You have to get it to her some other way. Look, it's dangerous. But if you sneak the ring into her house, put it in a dresser or something, I will make it worth your while.
I'd like to make an investment in your business.
Excellent. I think you'll be glad that you made this decision. Thank you. I'll be sure to put it to good use. There's nothing more I can teach you.
I like to know. I like training in the outer species.
You've already learned all I can teach you. You already know all that I know. I've scraped this collection together by whatever means I could. I do some business with the trade caravans, and I've picked up a number of items from adventurers like yourself. A few intrepid souls even brought some items back from Morvenskar, the fort southwest of the city.
Ready, what am I doing?
Don't let Viola catch you in her house. Sneak that ring back to Viola before we both get caught. Sneak that ring back to Viola.
Damn, you follow me?
Hi there. Yes? There. My father... I'm all alone. I try to sell flowers so I can buy food. It's not much, but...
I made my fortune as a sea captain, but now I'm retired.
Okay, you're leaving, so I'm not talking to you. Alright, let's see here.
That's an old sailor's party.
There we go. Let's see what we got in here. Oh shit, finding that ring is gonna be a minute. We need to go to the ring size. Ah, there he is. Oh, you see how fast I go? I'm trying to find a good place to show y'all.
I lost my twins.
Look at that. Phew. I'll have to be very careful when I walk. Well, where the hell is the guy at? He's in here. I'm going in here. There we go.
Have you taken care of that little problem?
Yeah, I placed the ring in her house.
Thank you, thank you! Azura's prophecy always guides you to fortune. Speaking of fortune, here. Everything I earned from my last shipment. It's yours.
Hey, I appreciate that, my dude.
Do come again. Good to see you. Finally, someone useful is around.
Alright, now.
Be on the after what happened to those other women, I'm worried about my own safety.
Oh, deal. I found the woman right in the end of that too. Wow. Alright, it's time to go. See what this is over here. Let's see what's going on in here.
Mining is hard work. But we pay it. Huh?
Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
Will she actually send someone over? I'm gonna check.
Welcome to Kynes Grove. If you want to do business here, you'll have to deal with me.
Did you see my husband already? I'm sorry. He can come off a bit rough at times. I hope you'll stay for a bit. We could certainly use the business. Magic is nothing but trouble. If you're set on it, there's that college in Winterhold, or Ulfric's court wizard. But don't say I didn't warn you.
I see.
Good day.
Hello.
If it's malachite you're after, you've come to the right place. I'll pay for any you dig up out of Steam Scorch Mine.
What can you tell me about this?
Bunch of lazy rabble trying to make a living. Can't get better workers in because everyone's afraid of the tomb up above the mine. Dead dragons. It hasn't moved since Ysgramor, and it's not going to start now. Superstitious milk drinkers. I'll buy everything you've dug up.
Well, he bought it.
Aye.
Alright guys, for now we're going to have to end it here unfortunately, but next time we're going to try to see if we could do some quests and see where we go next. As for now, I do hope each and every one of you have a lovely night or day depending where you are. And remember guys, I will see y'all all in the next one. Peace.